All right. So, I'm L'Oreal and started out as a teacher, construction tech.
Okay.
The program that was at Oberlin was my creation.
Okay.
I worked with Mr. Nelson. You probably work with Nelson, or you work with Miss James.
James was there, but she was deputy head at the time. Nelson was
Okay.
on the way out. Or was she
Alright.
here?
Yeah. Okay, let's put this here. So let's go into the McCaulskys.
Alright.
I think I can see myself. Maybe let's go back some more so I can pick up better. Yeah, so we can pick up everybody. Yeah.
Why this miniaturized world is a miniature for me.
All right. So the McCaulskys,
Yeah. Alright.
I don't have the detail with me because an extensive research was done and we have it at home.
Yeah.
So I don't have that with me. If I was going to lecture, yes. Well, we don't need to go any further
Oh, you
because
want
it's
me?
right.
Oh, you want
it's
to
right
just
here.
another
Yes.
okay.
So, Southend.
Now, don't know if you have come across this, but I was told a long time ago that the Scottish mark is MAC. It is right. It is the Irish mark that is MC.
Right.
You have heard that?
Yes.
All right. So,
yes.
so when it casts a little doubt in my mind,
Yes.
are we Irish or Scottish?
Yes.
Because the Scottish mark is spelled
I've never heard MAC. The Scottish mark is
MAC.
MAC.
And the Irish mark is MC.
All right.
So we in Jamaica are MCs.
Yes.
So, you know, if there's any truth to that rumor, I can only call it a rumor.
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So this is Southend, right? And the closest thing, Ireland. You ever heard about Ireland?
Yeah, you're not too young to know
Great
that.
Britain,
Yes.
Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Great Britain. The first recorded
McCaulskys.
document of the McCaulskys,
Really?
MC, the paper I sent you, it's MCCA, some weird name, but I sent you the tape this morning.
Oh.
Came from Southend, right here.
That's the first recorded
That's
instance
from my
McCaulskys.
records.
Ending with a ski?
SKY.
Yeah. No, alright.
Yes.
Explain this SK part, because this SKY seems Slavic. It seems like Ukraine, Russia.
No, that's
Polish.
SKI.
Well,
SKI is the Slavic,
and
and SKY is probably Irish or something like that, with the Mac, with the something. But that's what I understand. The SKI is Russians.
Is the Slavic?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
SKI, I see.
SKI.
Okay.
So we are
About
SKI.
Polish. Because the Polish
Okay.
have ski too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could be.
They are I or
They are
what?
I think.
They are-
I'm not sure, but I think
Yeah.
all of that region I think
Alright,
is SKI.
okay.
So England, this is the closest thing to Ireland. My wife and I and her mother, she lives in Sheffield. With the McCaulskys, we tracked up. She said we took the train up to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Well, we never took the train. That was 2 times. We actually drove this time.
Really?
Drove up through Edinburgh, went through Durham, went through Scotland, went up through the forest, and came down south.
Oh, okay. You have actually traveled.
Yes.
And you were able to trace the family name.
When we're on the way,
Eh.
my daughter, who is an anthropologist, archaeologist, she's in charge. She works at the national, the African American and Cultural Library in Washington D.C. While we're on the way, she get into the computer and she looked up the Malcolm McCaulsky.
Who is Malcolm?
Malcolm was the first one on our records that we had here already. And Malcolm, she looked up Malcolm. She found Malcolm being born in Southend.
In Southend.
In Gay, yes.
So it's relatively recent.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's relatively recent.
Yeah, 1834.
1832. 1832.
Yeah.
Because I always keep that memory because it says.
We're talking about 300 years.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
in 300, 200 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is true. Then she looked it up, and then she said, they are not really Irish. I mean, Scottish. They seems to be Irish.
Okay, come back.
Because
to that.
Mac means the son of.
Son of, right.
Yes. But she didn't remember, or she didn't tell me that she didn't bring up the MC versus the MAC. I have to go and talk to her.
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
Somewhere along the line, I had learned or was told that MAC is the Scottish way of pronouncing that.
So when we reached there, vast expansion of land, just smooth and rolling and pure cows and sheep. Beautiful. Not a tree. Only white sheep and cows on the property. And we went to the church and we asked the church and they said, they said they recall there was some McCaulskys there, but they must have gone back to the island. So that give me
gone back to the island?
We also, which island? Maybe Ireland.
Okay.
Maybe gone back to Ireland because they didn't seem like this. They stayed.
So this was where? In
Southend.
In Southend?
Yes.
So Southend is part of the British Isles?
Yes.
So when they talk about gone back to the island, they mean gone over to Ireland?
Gone, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Part of the British. So they were in Scotland, but it seems like they didn't stay too long there, or they died out. Malcolm also was born, and for some reason, this is where I picked up the thing.
Okay.
He finally must have discovered that there was opportunity in Jamaica, because when he in Scotland, I get the impression that they weren't part of that society, and they might have been farm assistants and all that. There's about 7 or so kids on that register. Right?
Okay.
So I say, all right, he must have picked up himself, came to Jamaica, heard that slavery is making money, packed up and came to Jamaica. Why my impression as a long-time researcher, when you go to King Weston, Mount Cheerful, and see the land, you know right away that the majority of the better farmlands in Jamaica were gone, because King Weston land is 45-degree.
I remember I tell you about the precipices.
Natasha, what's your name again? Maya. 45. I'm a teacher at heart. 45 degrees. This is 45. But the land up in King Weston is almost like this.
55, 60.
If you ever roll off up here, sir,
that's telling you.
you're gone down the gully.
Well, it was the first impression I had as a 6-year-old traveling up there at night.
Yes.
In a Hillman. My mother was scared.
Yes.
Because we were just driving on the edge of precipices. As it says, one slip and, is down the bottom you end up.
So my researcher was trying to find them and couldn't find them, because I've done my family and a number of families on the genealogy thing.
Okay.
And I was, 2 of us were researching it. Guy, girl is McCaulskys, and myself. So she consulted with me and said, okay, help her. When we got together, I said, oh, I can only find records here or there. Why? She said, because they're Catholic. Oh, you're Catholic. The core family is Catholic. And the Catholics did not share their records with the RGB. They have a separate record place somewhere in Constant Spring here.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Okay, your birth records. And
yes, birth records and things.
Birth records and
yes.
Okay.
So that is just giving you.
But don't they have to by law?
I'm not sure. I don't know if the Catholics were required. The Anglican did, and other churches did, and some of it. Oh, I didn't show the drinks for you. You sure?
You don't want the orange juice? You're fine? Water? No? Alright.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's why I couldn't find it. Shirley, she
So
was
have you gained access to the Catholic records?
not me. I've not
You ever
gone
heard
there.
of
I looked at it and I couldn't get in.
You ever heard of a man named Father Kingsley Asphalt?
Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah.
He's on McCaulskys, you know.
Because it's on your side of the family.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you all about him.
Okay. You met him?
Yes.
Okay, so you
And
know
I knew him when he was just young.
So this is not McCaulskys.
This is
Yeah.
Barry.
Barry?
Barry. You have to tell your name.
Yeah.
Barry Mako.
Barry.
Yeah, but my name right now Fitzgeorge McCaulskys.
Fitzgeorge.
Yeah.
Why the Fitz Sam? Because
Yes.
I'm Fitzgerald.
Oh, so that means yeah, Mr. Fitzgerald, I see the name there.
Is the same name because
Yes,
you're
yeah.
carrying Mr. Fitzgerald, Mr.
Yeah.
Fitzgeorge or Fitzgerald?
Gerald.
Yeah. Fitz was Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not weird.
Come this side, Barry. That is still taking it.
Yeah. Oh, you're taping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Fitzgerald or Fitzgeorge, and Fitzy was Fitzgerald as well. Yeah.
So even we have some problem with some land up here. Mr. Fitzy has his name and everything, and we can't. It's getting a problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when Malcolm came to Jamaica, he established his farm in Mount Cheerful, 109 acres of land, and he's had his great house somewhere in Kingston. The will it's on the will, and I would have to have the report to show you based on Charlotte, but I don't have that with me. And then he seemed to have somewhat a mini great house up in Mount Cheerful.
Okay.
109 acres. Based on the will, Charles, we found out that he says when he passed, he has white kids, and he somehow had, like he admit that he has slave kids. On the
Hey.
side. Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, the whole place.
I don't think you're gonna buy
Come,
it.
Tim.
So he said, let's cut up the land. Nobody outside is supposed to get any of the land. The land is supposed to cut up in 12 and a half acres for each family.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. The land runs from the end of the last bit of, West Road, St. Andrew. You pass the church, it's church, and go down that gully. It's called Mount Cheerful. Mount Cheerful. It runs from there, past the church, comes right up to the top of the hill. And that's one white man, which was Malcolm McCaulskys. Then the other section of between him and another white man was the Catholic Church, who had some land.
All right. Now, one thing I heard from my father as well. Him do have any historical records to substantiate any of this. So this is just
Yes.
folklore, really.
Yeah.
But according to him, and I don't know where he would have got his information from, but according to him, it was two brothers of McCaulskys that came.
It's possible, but
But your records only trace to one, Malcolm.
that two-brother thing
You have
touches
heard it
across. I've been doing this from 1974 for different families, and the two-brother story cuts across the
Okay.
whole of the colonial thing. Oh, there's two brothers that came. And it's
Okay.
possible that because he had other brothers and sisters, but
But all the records you find just have one Malcolm.
yes.
Well, it has to be one then. It's inconceivable that the other brothers would have been just in his shadow entirely. They would have had holdings themselves that would have been recorded.
or somewhere else. Well, where they were going. All our research, your McCaulskys is so unique. From Malcolm came and set up his plantation in King Western and Mount Cheerful. The McCaulskys, I've never seen a family like that. Never move out of that location. Except one that went to Unity. That's probably your branch. A lady went over to Leinster.
Where? Lindsay?
Luna Lennon,
We are talking Miss Rinty.
Miss Rinty,
Lena.
Lennon Field. That's across in St. Mary.
Lena Field, Lena.
Lena Field?
Yeah.
No, Lena Field over
Lena.
on Lena side. Oh, Lena, what is Lena?
Lena.
Lena Field
Lena.
and the place where you go like have a bar and the road they go bottom side.
Yeah.
Bar
Okay.
Lena Field.
So a lady named McCaulskys went over there.
Yes, and there's some story behind that. And then one came down from King Western down to down to Florence Hill. And then somehow your branch moved into Kingston.
Mhm.
Now the land was divided up.
Mhm.
They're still there. No other people are there. I don't know if people sell the land. Then he had the 109 acres. The church had I don't know how many acres. Then you had Terrelong. Terrelong, I remember the first name though.
Mhm.
He was one of the bigger
Landowners.
landowners. And then he was school. And then from Belmont to about just above the school was my Scots.
Oh.
Not the Giscom, but Scots. And then but Terrelong had a whole lot of land all over the place. So now your side of the family, every time people know a person, they don't know the first name, they're saying Mackie. Who was Mackie? Who was Mackie? Everybody came to his restaurants and ate at Orange Street and
Okay.
North Street or
I see. Yeah, okay. That would have been Osman, my father.
That was your father?
Yeah, my father did business for years on
At Orange Street?
At Orange Street.
Oh my
Did business for years.
So you think Mackie is
Osman Egbert.
not sure if Osman is
I don't know his mother's name. I can't. Elizabeth, I think himself was his mother's name.
alright, so let's go to that.
I think my father's mother was Elizabeth.
Father's mother?
Yeah. The other person that might have a little bit of history, and then I don't know how much interest you would have would be Father Kingsley.
Okay.
Father Kingsley's mother, Aunt Blanche.
Yes.
Blanche was my father's closest sister.
So your Father King's mother is Blanche?
Blanche.
Alright.
Right. So Kingsley and I are first cousins.
Okay. Yes.
Blanche and my father were brothers and sisters, and I think same mother and same father. But she was Blanche McCaulsky before she married Asphalt.
Alright. So when I looked up the record a while ago, I couldn't find an Osman, but I found an Egbert McCaulsky.
Same, well,
The mother is Adina Robinson. That's who Lawrence Tyrant. That would be,
Doring a bell.
that was so that's probably not.
I don't quote me on this, but I don't know why I believe that he said his mother was Elizabeth. I don't know.
Okay. So possibly it's not.
Mm.
But the person is born in Lawrence Tavern. The father is Charles McCaulsky.
Yeah, that,
Charles McCaulsky. And is the same connection to King Western Mount Cheerful.
yeah.
No.
Charles
I was testing the system
mm-hmm.
as a old-time police. Well, I'm not an old-time police. My father's a police.
Yeah.
I have that. So I went in and said, if Osman, they didn't use his name, they probably thought his name is Egbert, and his mother is Adina Robinson. I'll look up Blanche. And when I found Blanche, I just found it a while ago. I found a Blanche Agatha.
I don't know Blanche's middle name, you know.
Alright.
But I could have find out. Because Blanche's daughter,
Yes.
Sharon Asphalt. You come across that name?
No.
Put it in your record. Sharon might have some wealth of knowledge because
Yeah.
her mother her mother, Blanche, my father's sister, older sister. Blanche was a little bit of a family wealth pool of knowledge.
Okay.
So I don't know how much of it she has passed on to her children.
Yeah.
And if she passed it on, I think it would be to more Sharon, Kingsley's sister.
Okay.
Than Kingsley. Kingsley.
But did Blanche carry the McCaulsky name?
No.
Or
she-
Prendergast?
Mm. No man, she was McCaulsky.
She was McCaulsky? Wow.
Yeah, we get that from Sharon. We get that from Sharon. But yeah, you read something there. We got the name Prendergast ringing a bell now, but I can't figure out now.
All right, so this is what, there's some kind of, I need to give you a carton.
Yeah.
We can give you one.
You give me a
I'll give it, okay. Some kind of a mix up here. As I looked up Blanche Prendergast, and here's the records from RGB, because I have access somewhat limited to it. And her name was Blanche Agatha.
Born about 1923. 23?
Yeah,
Yeah, 1823. The old man born.
24th of March, 1923.
I don't know if it's her birthday, but yeah, that sounds right. Because the old man born 24 or 26.
Okay, 24.
But it was his older sister, but I thought she was much more older than 1 year older than him.
So this Egbert and yours, Egbert is not the same, because this one was born 1916.
16?
Yeah,
No, different age.
so different, yeah.
And the records are wrong somewhere. But
Yeah.
my father was 20s. 24, 26.
So your father, husband, if he's Mackie, his best friend was my father.
Really? Because your father used to come visit him at
He went, my father went, well, he's my uncle, but he's adopted father.
Yeah.
He's Gisco. You heard about the name Gisco.
Uh-huh.
But they
So
went
he was-
away to England, the United States, and then,
Yeah.
but Mackie and him will go like this.
Okay.
And
My parents, my father and my mother split rather early.
oh,
And so I never got all that close with my father. He left and had migrated for a while.
okay.
So there's a lot of the history that was lost there.
Wow. And your mother was Ivadne?
She was Ivadne.
Ivadne Gale.
She Ivadne Gill,
Okay.
from St. Thomas.
That's interesting.
From St. Thomas.
So if Mackie is husband,
Mhm.
Mackie is the one that we have been trying to put together.
Uh-huh.
Who is his father? And
Yeah,
based on
and I
what
think
I
it's
know,
Charles.
it's Charles.
I think it's
And
Charles.
Charles,
I seem to remember him
yes,
mentioning
and I
Charles.
think Charles is the same one from
So-
Cheerful.
So Charles would be the son of Malcolm? Or grandson?
No, that's a whole lot of generations before that.
I don't know, it can't be all that many. 200 years can't be
That
many.
it's already not American.
Yeah, 200
It's
years
Malcolm, then Malcolm had a whole set, and then Malcolm had
It can't
Ena.
be generation, there might be different lines, but it can't be
Okay,
generation.
it's Malcolm from Scotland.
34, you said?
18,
34. That's the earliest record I remember of him. My father alone, going back nearly 100 years now. 1923 is
Yes,
100 years,
yeah.
that's half a day, 200
So
already.
it's- so
So it
it's-
can't be many generations.
not when I said
It can't be.
you're specific my teacher. So it's Malcolm, then he had that set of kids. And one was,
Yeah, Malcolm must be either his grandfather, if not his father. I don't think he could be his father, it would be more his
all right, so
grandfather.
what I remember of the records is that Malcolm, then that set of kids who were white, then those set of kids had another set. And Ena is a grand kid of Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yes. So you have Malcolm, then that set, then
So
Then you have another
So
set.
your father-in-law would have been, your father-in-law would have been a great grand of Malcolm.
Not my father-in-law, my wife's mother. And she's 92 now.
And she's
She's
alive.
in Sheffield.
92.
Yes.
That's 100 years.
Yes.
That
So
bring you to what? 1932.
okay.
All right. So 1932 to 1832 is only another. Most you can get inside here is 2 or 3 generations.
3 generations.
Probably 3.
3 generations.
Probably 3.
By the time you reach your father's
Yeah.
3, your father
would
was
have
probably
the
the fourth
Yeah,
generation.
no more than 4.
Yeah, your father. And it lines up because
Possibly 5.
it's 18 something. Then that McCaulskys, Mr. Fitz's father is Mr. Fitz is one step of your father. So Mr. Fitz could have been is in the line to be your not your father, your father's father. So Mr. Fitz could be your grandfather. Because Mr. Fitz was, so he's about the third thing, and then your father's generation. So I think your father's generation is 4.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, the
After Malcolm.
1920s is the 4th generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
After Malcolm.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Malcolm, as you say, is the earliest trace you have of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that we have gone back
Yeah.
so far. And we know Malcolm's father, but I don't have the records
Uh-huh.
with all our kids.
Uh-huh.
So Mackie matches my adopted father because he was born in 1921.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, so he and my father will be contemporaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if they are, then it will be, you're probably, I don't know if you look older than me or what, I don't know. You're probably
68.
40s and 50s.
I was 57.
Right, so I'm 53.
Okay.
So you can
Yeah.
see the lines,
Yeah.
it still lines up. So, yeah. So that's what it is, the basic thing. When they came and they worship in King Weston, they were Catholic, so that's what I was So Mr. Fitzy had a Catholic background.
There you go. There you go.
He got spiritual, inspirational, and then he started to go around and preach with the bamboo. I should have kept her inside. I should have touched it. And so then my wife's grandfather gave him, my grandfather who had part of the original land, still do, still up there. He says, go over to the church, that level, and get some bamboo and establish. So the land where you see the church, Mr. Fitz's church, was given to him by Harold McCaulsky. And Harold McCaulsky was Ana McCaulsky, short guy. And the McCaulsky, yeah. So some of them, Ana's, seemed like he was the only child, and he had 2 kids. And but that's one side is like lily white, and then you have the dark.
The mix, the mulattoes.
Yes. So I think there's one. My wife's brother is in Bradford. There's only 2 of them left, and he's 95, and he knows a lot. It's a pity we didn't have a chance.
So
to,
her mother is alive at 92.
and the uncle
And
is
her uncle
94,
is at
95.
nice. Oh, long livers, man. Eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And both of them are back in England.
Yes, one in Bradford and one.
Alright,
in
now how did
Sheffield.
they end up back in England? Because they were born here.
No. These are Jamaicans. These are Jamaicans.
These aren't Jamaicans.
These are Jamaicans.
Okay.
So they just migrated with the Windrush.
Oh,
Windrush
okay. They are
1957 to 60
50s,
something.
Okay, right after the war, the 45, 40.
Yeah, right after the war,
Yeah.
45, up until about
52 or so.
7, no, it will be.
We were-
They, I think it's either
continue.
67, I think they brought in
Really?
people up to 67 thing. They just call that,
Yeah.
that period of
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So they ended up in England.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have any more Guinness, Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Bring another one.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Can you drink another one? You
No,
mean
man,
you
give me
drink
up
it
more
up?
than man.
Another syrup beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an interesting talk, man. It's the first I'm going to get because I must admit my father was never very communicative. Not
Okay.
very communicative at all. Part of the time, as I said, he wasn't even around.
Yeah.
But even when he was around and available, I remember I would go visit him over, he was living over in Bridgeport at the time. I remember one Sunday more than all going to visit him over in Bridgeport. And we sat on the veranda. And we sat on the veranda and if 10 words exchanged between us, and we sat there for maybe 2 hours.
Yeah. They have a quiet side to them. Farrell didn't talk.
Yeah.
Mr. Fitzy was quiet too.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always when you get to the spirit.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him, as I say, for all I had heard of him, I only met him one brief after.
Yeah.
I only met him one brief after. And promised myself that I would go back and get to know the guy.
Yeah.
And it never happened.
So I'll give you a place to him. So he grew up Catholic, got spiritual, and then he picked up some of the Pentecostal thing. Went to all over the place preaching and thing. Established the bamboo bench out on the thing. And then Oberlin, not Oberlin School, but Oberlin Christian Church.
Oh, yeah, the Christian church. Huh?
Invited him down to join a training program. And through that training program, he got
Okay,
he got
ordained.
got an official paper.
Ordained.
Yes,
Ordained.
official paper says Reverend
Mm-hmm.
Fitzroy
Okay.
McCaulskys. Yeah, and then
Fitzroy or Fitzgerald?
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fitzgerald McCaulskys.
There,
And then
there are some names that I see come across from time to time, like when I'm doing reports.
yeah,
Like there's one such name is Justina McCaulskys.
Sister Just,
Yeah, got my sister just man.
Justina McCaulskys.
Exactly.
Who is Sister Just? McCaulskys' sister.
I just not dead long time man.
But who
And
is
I
she?
see Miss Rinty's sister.
Okay.
Miss Rinty's sister.
So Rinty was the one that went further along from your father. And she was white,
Brown.
very clear.
Yeah, clear.
She and her cousin are fighting. She and her cousin, which was Farrell's daughter, fighting over the same another cousin, which was Lily White. But back to this story, I want to go back to that picture that getting too old, Sedley sent to me. As I took up the picture and looked at it, I looked at the right and I recognized Miss Easy.
Okay, oh, that's the picture you're telling me about.
Yeah.
I think it was at a funeral it was taken. It's a job, was it? You have the picture here? Oh, he sent it to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You said,
Picture of a picture, okay.
yeah.
What picture was that?
Barry, have a look at that phone, you know, the thick phone on the table. Can capture it for me.
Branch would have been in
Yeah,
it.
would have been on this back step. They both would have been on the back step.
Right.
I believe Donald's father, isn't it?
George, yeah. Yeah, you met George, you come across George?
Not yet. Well, if the thing is so expensive, it might be in the records with them.
Yeah, George. When I was growing up, the only McCaulskys relative I know was Aunt Blanche, his sister.
Yeah.
There was George, he was a woodworker, a carpenter.
Okay.
George and his family, I know. And Then there
Norman Gardens.
there's a guy over in Norman Gardens, right? And then there was
Yeah, thank
Cecil, yeah, Cecil. Was one of my father's nephews. That's what I
Okay.
know. You ever come across a Cecil Fitzy?
you. No.
No? Cecil.
You sent it to me, baby. So you haven't seen the picture?
I think I know the picture that you referred to. I think I know the one you referred to.
Okay. So in that picture, he said, listen, Blanche is in the back.
Yeah. I think I know the one. Blanche was in it. I think Cecil is in it too.
Yeah.
My father was there.
Your father is there.
George is there. George was the other brother. And I try to remember who. I think Miss Harrison is in it as well. You come across the name Harrison?
No.
Miss Harrison. There's a sister named Harrison.
Okay, let me see if I see it. Anyway, in that picture you also have Blanche. And I know Blanche, she was Hazel. She married to Mr. Ansi. Her daughter is Pauline. So I personally know that.
Oh, right. I forgot about Pauline. Where's
Yes.
Pauline now?
Pauline is, I think, might be in West Virginia. Because she found her husband and she said, okay, we were going to the same church, we grew up together. She was in Maryland with us.
Okay.
And then when her son died, then Miss Hanson died. Miss Hazel died. And then she found her husband and she took off to West Virginia.
And lost touch?
I used to see her in town because I worked at the World Bank and she worked up the street.
Okay.
And we would see each other, but she would have to take it was a long commute.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
go
I
to
was
West
in
Virginia.
touch with her some time ago, but it's just now you mentioned her name, I'm remembering that I haven't been in touch with her in a long time. I don't know what.
Okay.
So
Well, if you can get us back in, I will give all of my handles and you
Yes.
can get us back in touch.
I've had her.
Come.
Yeah. But if that picture is true, I know that's Miss Hazel. She married Ansi. If Blanche is there, Blanche. So Hazel, Blanche, Evelyn, they are Prendergast.
Is a Prendergast.
Yes, they are Prendergast.
Blanche was a Prendergast to yours?
Yes. Because I showed the lady to Terralong over here. And she said, that's my grandmother. Terralong.
The Terralong is your neighbor here too?
Yeah, they're
and they're
across
from King Weston, you said?
They're from King Weston and Belmont.
Why?
So she said, that's Aunt Blanche.
Oh, she knows Blanche?
Yes. And Blanche is father's
Kingsley's mother.
thing. You know why I know him, met him? Because when Pauline's son died, father, they came up to the funeral.
Oh, he came up for the
They all
funeral?
came up to the funeral. He and his mother and...
So Kingsley came up for the funeral?
That's why I met him.
Wouldn't Kingsley's sister have come too?
Probably, and
Yeah,
that I didn't.
yeah.
Because I didn't know
Sharon,
that. Didn't
I
know
saw
much.
it. We call her Jingsy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm across that name, Jingsy.
No.
Says
If it's it?
1925.
Eh?
Husband is 1925.
Husband,
Yeah.
born 1925. Yeah, we established that.
Okay. So that's what it's on there. So he's Mackie.
Yeah.
So
Which is less than 100.
It's 100
little
years.
over 100 years,
100 years,
since the first record, Malcolm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
But
one.
as I said, Malcolm came to Jamaica late. He discovered slavery, money making thing late because he had to go way in the bushes to get a piece of land.
All the other prime land
All
was
the
gone.
other men
All
gone.
the flat land
So
gone already.
that's what happened. I do suspect that. Yeah. They had to go way up to the hinterland to find land.
Colonialism, boy.
Yes.
Because these were poor people from where they come here and send them out and then them go colonize the place and them come as Lord and Master.
He came here, I suspect, very poor because
Of
where
course,
he's from,
all of them.
there's nothing.
All of them.
As I said, the indication
The
he was
only thing they
seen
came
like as
here
a
was the
farmer.
color of them skin. That's
Yes.
the only thing they hear. Because if them had any means at all, they were quite well and
Yes.
livelihood here.
Yeah.
The reason why they came here in the at all is because they're looking for a living. Yeah.
And he had the babies with his Caucasian set of kids, and then he had the slave kids.
Yeah.
And then when he actually gave, I think he suspect he gave the
But you're saying the two
kids.
brother thing is
I
widely,
don't throw it out because when I looked at his records, it is a lot of them. You see, there are 3 boys or
it
something.
could be
like that.
so prolific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not him, but his father, his siblings. He had a lot of siblings.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know Malcolm's siblings.
Malcolm had a lot of siblings.
Yes. It's
So
about
you're
7
saying
of them. So one, maybe 2
siblings, brothers.
and sisters. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But the records only show him
Only show him.
coming here in
Yes.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the 2 brothers thing is not 2 brothers came to Jamaica here.
As far as I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you say on your tour in England, when you got to South End,
To Scotland, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't find many
Didn't find any.
McCaulskys.
Didn't
Yeah.
find any. We
So
only
where them all
found
gone?
them. Well,
In
the
200
priest,
years.
the minister thought they went back to the
Went back to
the island. Which island? Must
Which
be
island?
Ireland. Must be
Must be Ireland.
Yeah. And
because as you say, here in Jamaica they're just concentrated in one little area over
Yes.
here,
and the name didn't. And I know it's their family, but the name didn't spell as McCaulskys.
yeah. You didn't
It had
spell
a
it?
longer. It had something else in it, but I don't know right now. I have to have the records. to show
Oh,
you.
okay.
But what you find with the colonial thing is that as they move,
So Kingsley came up for the funeral.
that's why I make it.
Wouldn't Kingsley's sister have come to?
Probably and that,
Yeah,
that I didn't.
yeah.
Because I didn't
Sharon,
know that did
I
not
saw it.
much.
We call her Jingsy.
Okay.
You know, across that name, Jingsy.
No.
Says
You fix it?
1925.
Eh?
Husband is 1925.
Husband,
Yeah.
born 1925. Yeah. We established that.
Okay. So that's what it's on there. So he's Mackie.
Yeah.
So
Which is less than 100.
It's 100
little
years.
over 100 years,
100 years now.
since the first record, Malcolm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
But
one.
as I said, Malcolm came to Jamaica late. He really discovered slavery, money
yeah.
making thing late because
Yeah.
he had to go way in the bushes. to get
Yeah.
piece of land.
All the other prime land
Yeah, all
was
the
gone.
other land
All
gone.
the flat land
So,
gone
so
already.
that's what happened. I
Yeah.
do suspect that. Yeah, they had to go
Yeah.
way up
Yeah.
to the hinterland to find land.
Colonialism. So Kingsley came up for the funeral.
That's why I make it.
Wouldn't Kingsley's sister have come to?
Probably and that,
Yeah,
that I didn't.
yeah.
Because I didn't
Sharon,
know that did
I
not
saw it.
much.
We call her Jingsy.
Okay.
You know, across that name, Jingsy.
No.
Says
You fix it?
1925.
Eh?
Husband is 1925.
Husband,
Yeah.
born 1925. Yeah. We established that.
Okay. So that's what it's on there. So he's Mackie.
Yeah.
So
Which is less than 100.
It's 100
little
years.
over 100 years,
100 years now.
since the first record, Malcolm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
But
one.
as I said, Malcolm came to Jamaica late. He really discovered slavery, money
yeah.
making thing late because
Yeah.
he had to go way in the bushes to get piece of land.
All the other prime land
Yeah, all
was
the
gone.
other land
All
gone.
the flat land
So,
gone
so
already.
that's what happened. I
Yeah.
do suspect that. Yeah, they had to go way up to the hinterland to find land.
Colonialism, boy.
Yes.
Because these were poor people from where they come here and send them out and then them go colonize the place and them come as Lord and Master.
He came here, I suspect, very poor because
Of
where
course,
he's from,
all of them.
there's nothing.
All of
As I
them.
said, the indication
The
he was
only thing they
seen
came
like as
here
a
was the
farmer.
color of them skin. That's
Yes.
the only thing they hear. Because if them had any means at all, they were quite well and
Yes.
livelihood here.
Yeah.
The reason why they came here in the at all is because they're looking for a living. Yeah.
And he had the babies with his Caucasian set of kids, and then he had the slave kids.
Yeah.
And then when he actually gave, I think he suspect he gave the.
But you're saying the two
kids.
brother thing is
I
widely,
don't throw it out because when I looked at his records, it is a lot of them. You see, there are 3 boys or
it
something.
could be
like that.
so prolific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not him, but his father, his siblings. He had a lot of siblings.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know Malcolm's siblings.
Malcolm had a lot of siblings.
Yes. It's
So
about
you're
7
saying
of them. So one maybe
siblings,
2
brothers.
and sisters. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But the records only show him
Only show him.
coming here in
Yes.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the 2 brothers thing is not 2 brothers came to Jamaica here.
As far as I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you say on your tour in England, when you got to South End,
To Scotland, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't find many
Didn't find any.
McCaulskys.
Didn't find any.
I don't know if I'm going to do my time there.
What time you go, Barry?
If I go early. So I don't know how it's over.
What time?
I mean, you can reach over by 7 o'clock. Eh?
We can reach a Kansas Spring by probably 7 o'clock.
But, no. Well, by 7:30, if you reach up on me, we might be there. No.
Alright, so start then around that time at 7 o'clock, push for Kansas Spring, let's arrange for Africa.
The taxi, then when the walls you come, you can't get taxi. You can't get taxi, if you come there.
Well,
She learned that from her big sister.
You come up. You can't get taxi at 5 o'clock. Come up. No money.
Alright, you will call the meet at 4:35 o'clock, and then we get ready by 5, 6 o'clock, and see if we can make it done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, we have the McCaulskys here. We have a big meeting here. Yes. So that's what I was calling to see if your brother could come, but he might stop by. So we'll tell you how it goes. Yeah. All right. So in the morning.
You like it?
Okay.
Tell mommy we'll talk to her. Yeah.
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 Who's that? Daughter?
His sister
Oh, okay.
and his nephew.
Oh,
They
okay.
live up in Junction.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The tape I sent you this morning, Sylvie, because I couldn't remember the date when Malcolm was born, so I sent that tape because it, as on it I had mentioned born in, in 18 something. Not the first tape, the second one.
Hey, Jinx, my goodness.
You can't take a rock over here.
Oh yeah.
All right, because yeah, well, a quick one.
Get that first.
Aunt Blanche, middle name. What was it? Adassa. Agatha. Ah, okay. I'm here with a gentleman who is compiling the history of the McCaulskys. And I needed you to fill in some information for us. But since you're on the road, I don't know if it will happen. But I'm going to give him your contact. Because I told him you might be a key person with some of the family history. With the McCaulsky history. Alright, because I know Blanche was a key in the story.
And she was Prendergast.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And she was, and confirmed she was Prendergast. Maiden name. Oh! She was, McCaulsky was her maiden name. So, and Blanche's mother was a Renford. Alright, listen, this gentleman going to have a whole heap of questions for you, but since you're on the road right now, because, yeah, alright, where are you? Montreal, okay, alright, okay girl, okay, alright, bye.
So there's some mix up going on there. Cause you're gonna read it for yourself. I looked up.
Take my email address. Take my email address.
Okay.
Eat that.
I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah. Because this is an interesting record. You can, because if you want to read the records or your uncle, look at the actual record. If you can tell us something. Yes. You're having fun, right? Yeah. Okay, great.
Email and some phone numbers so you can reach.
Yeah.
The first one is Frank McCaulsky, one in one word. Frank McCaulsky, MCCA. And the first one is my landline.
This one.
Yeah, the first one. And that's a cell.
What? And this is cell. Okay.
The last two are cell. The two of them are mobile phones.
Yes.
Here they are, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But only one have the WhatsApp on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's ringing now, right, Junior? It's ringing now, right?
Called you on the WhatsApp one. That's the one that I called you on.
Yeah.
Straight.
What you seeing there? Blanche Agata,
Yeah.
born.
March.
You were right. Her middle name is Agatha,
Yes.
but she swears her mother is McCaulsky.
All right. It's RGB record.
Well, alright, okay.
You're gonna.
That's why I grew up doing that, you know, when they say mother and father.
Let me show you what's going on.
Yeah.
When I look at the records,
Yeah.
you don't take.
So, Prendergast would have been what, her mother's name then?
No, the Prendergast.
My father, what would be my father's name, mother's name?
Your father's mother? When I look, I couldn't find it because I found Egbert.
Yeah.
The father would have signed the birth certificate, right?
Not necessarily. Sometimes they sign it.
Okay, because the people that Charles McCaulsky there.
Charles McCaulsky, on whose birth certificate?
Agatha.
On Agatha's birth? Then how the Prendergast name come in?
As what? The occupier.
What do you mean occupier?
I've been asking them. I've been asking the record people, who is the occupier?
Yeah.
And I've been seeing
Joe
this. I'm getting messed up. I've got to wash all your guys' clothes.
Yeah.
Brought you to the messy place.
Yeah.
Anyway, the occupier to me was the man around.
Ah.
And maybe he didn't.
Well, she knows her grandfather as McCaulsky.
Alright.
That's what I came up thinking, that my father
Kenny?
and his sister Blanche were same mother and father.
Listen to the record. Blanche Agatha, born 1923, March, 24th of March. Alright.
Father
Mother,
was what?
Elizabeth Prendergast.
Alright, so the Elizabeth, I got that right. Okay.
Prendergast.
Prendergast.
Yes. The occupier and the person who marked his X on the document was Charles McCaulsky, occupier, and the thing took place in Pigeon Valley.
Well, two things here. I don't know what occupier means.
Pigeon Valley is what, Stony Hill, right?
No, Pigeon Valley is where they go Lawrence Tavern, Oberlin, over in Schoolgate. Instead of going up that hill, they go the other side, what they call it.
Carry to Pigeon Valley.
Yes.
How far along would it be?
About 2 miles.
2 miles, just up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So occupier, based on my records, it was, I come to the conclusion that these guys did not want to, I don't know, accept the child as theirs, or it's not an adoption. Or why is he on?
Why would he?
Why would he on the record?
McCaulsky, yeah.
Why is he on the record?
Yeah, why would he go on the record? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't want your
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen that before they transition and insist that the child is theirs, a lot of the records have that occupier terminology.
Well, she knows her grandfather as McCaulsky. I came up thinking that it was McCaulsky. My father, spoke of his sister as
Yes.
same mother, same father. So I don't know what this Prendergast, all this Prendergast coming out.
Because of the mother. They were
So
probably
she
weren't
is-
married, so they took the mother's name, which is Prendergast. And they
So what record is showing her as Prendergast?
this
Her birth certificate is showing her,
this is her birth certificate.
which showing her as
It doesn't say.
Blanche Prendergast.
I looked her up as Branch Agatha Prendergast, and this is the official recommend. BK6459.
That's why history.
I don't know if you want to look at it for yourself. Normally I
I believe you.
Normally I print them out.
Yeah, I believe you.
So basically,
Oh, let me give you Ginger's then.
McCaulskys probably the father.
Okay.
It was on one of those.
Let me give you her number.
Yeah.
You can.
And when I go back and I have a record in front of me,
Yeah.
because we have an extensive thing, the document is long from about over there to about here.
What?
It's, so if we can find your father on it, then you're in good luck. Good business. Yeah.
I only have one number for her, but as you see,
Yeah.
she's in Montreal right now and pick her up as like, I don't know what kind of data, what
So
kind
who
of
is
plan
she?
she's
She
on.
is Blanche.
She's Blanche's daughter.
Blanche's daughter.
That is Kingsley's sister.
This is
It's Father Kingsley's sister. You can make a note. Father Kingsley's sister. But I think she was very close with her mother, and I think she would be more in her mother's headspace than Kingsley.
in Montreal, Canada.
Well, no. She's visiting Montreal. She lives in Jamaica. Yeah. Yeah. She's there. Yeah. She lives by Waterworks.
Okay.
Yeah. She.
Sure. And she's father kids is.
Yeah. Kingsley's sister. Yeah. No, she's living in Jamaica. Yeah.
Is it? I think it's KIN.
GSLE.
So but the record is right. Her mother is Prendergast. She's Agatha. She's Blanche Agatha. The mother is there as Elizabeth Prendergast. And the man in the corner is saying, I'm occupied. So it's obvious that Charles.
So it doesn't say father. Don't they have a thing that say father?
Yeah,
So there's nobody in the space named father.
wrong composition of father.
Name of father.
Name and
Birth certificate must have name of father, man.
yeah, it does, but sometimes they don't put it in.
And that's what we put there.
It's like yeah.
So she have ever claim to being McCaulskys then?
Yeah.
Okay. Forget the Prendergast.
But they going away with saying that he's Prendergast.
Who is saying that?
The Terror Lungs.
Records don't have anybody put in the father's slot. Yeah. But McCaulskys name appears on the thing as something called occupied. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody just put it in the wrong slot.
Hey, stop touching.
It's a very productive afternoon though. It's the first time we get this deep into the family. I've always wondered about it, you know.
Yeah.
Certainly I've never met anybody who has been through all the way down to South Island, you said?
South End.
South End, yeah.
South End, Scotland.
Yeah. And you show me the route all the way through Glasgow,
Yeah.
all the way down to South End and where South End is, okay. And that's the first record of
That's
McCaulskys.
right, that we have. That's
And that McCaulskys was spelled MC.
yes, MC.
And South End is not too far off the coast of
It's
Ireland.
13 miles away. You can see Ireland.
Only 13 miles.
Yes, 13 miles. You can see Ireland.
You
on the
can
clear
swim
day.
across it,
Yeah.
yeah. A good swimmer can do that, man.
Yeah.
And so you are
Closest.
saying that that substantiate that they could well be of Irish origin.
Yes. based on what you're saying
Yeah.
or what my daughter
Yeah.
is saying. Yeah.
They could well be of Irish and so much Scottish.
Yeah.
But they end up in Scotland, on mainland Great Britain, end up through Scotland, through some benefit them.
Well, they end up in Scotland, really.
Yeah.
And I don't know, most times they travel up through Liverpool and then from Liverpool England,
Into the West Indies. Get property in the West Indies. As I say, they come here as dirt poor people, you know. These are peasants, you know.
And his house is, if I can get the will later on, you'll see the great house was somewhere in town. And you'll probably know the address for this one.
Yeah, it would be good to know where it is.
Yeah, and
If you go see the empty lot, I'd like to go see where it is.
and the land is still up there, occupied by McCaulskys
Really?
and Walker.
Yeah. As I said, I had promised myself so faithfully, but I do have any connections up there, as you know.
Yeah.
I was never born up there. When one visit there as a child, my father really had come from there and really never kept up the association.
Yeah.
Oh, if I want a Heineken? Okay. I'm alright. I'm Heineken, yeah. Bring Heineken.
Yeah, Mark? Hey, Barry? You sure you have Heineken?
Yeah, man. See me there.
No. You're drinking off the good stuff.
I want empty the
No, we bought them especially for you, man. Because what I have in here, you can't drink it.
Oh, okay.
I have some 50-something-year-old whiskey. When they drink it, they go and get it.
Yeah.
You need help or that? Yeah. So, I should write this down before I forget it. So it's a bit of and the occupiers.
Yeah. So they came here. Yeah.
Yes, Charles. And Charles it's Fitzgerald or Fitzgeorge, and Charles was
Charles would have been my
one of the
grandfather.
sons of the white man. So it's Malcolm, Charles. Charles are the set of kids. So it's Malcolm, and remember now, Malcolm, Charles, and then Charles are the set of kids. And Charles are one of the famous ones. And there's one that only had girls and so.
Really?
Yeah, the one that was almost white. And that's Rinty's father. They say he was super beautiful, handsome, and that's why 2 girls are fighting for him. And McCall is the occupier.
I don't know what that is.
I heard that Daddy was saying that George and Dana that's different mother.
Yeah, I think so. You know.
I think his 2 sisters or something like that.
Who is that?
Oh,
Say that again.
My father was telling me it's like my grandfather and his brother are 2 different mothers. Practically almost sisters.
Oh.
That's possible.
Yeah.
A lot of these norms in society these days are pretty new.
That's why one of my books, I'll show you my book. I don't have any more I have more to sell, but you don't expect me to.
Yeah, I hope this is not the last visit. Yeah.
No, yeah. I'll show you what I have so far.
You're gonna do something like that for our family?
No, well, I'm not the main researcher. It's 2 of us doing it, and the other girl went back to England.
Okay.
So, based on my grandfather who was
Okay,
talk.
so you have Giscom as well.
So this is my main work.
Okay.
I've been researching Giscom from 1974.
And
Then I put this together.
Why the prism?
Because the prism is a glass that when you light shines through it, it comes through it one thing, and when it refracts out to the other side, you're
You get the
it's a different set
spectrum.
of the spectrum is a different set of people. So it's a set of generation coming through the spectrum of life, and then they are what do they do on the other side of the prison?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the.
Oh, this is lovely.
So, an extensive work. The editor didn't do a good job.
My goodness, in one case, where people end up. Which country they were born.
You could ask if you can ask.
Ask him, okay.
Alright, what's saying? You cooked chicken and rice and chicken, what did you?
Oh, I am full. These guys don't eat, but
Here.
you guys can eat there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She have one.
Yeah, they were going and the chicken and rice and thing.
Chicken, cooked chicken and
And
white
plate
rice.
inside the cabinet.
White rice.
Something catch me eye here.
Yeah.
Something catch me eye.
Never share to it.
This aviation in Alaska here. I don't know if you know. One of my
Hey, come.
part of my career was in aviation.
So I heard.
Yes. So he catch me eye, aviation inspector. I love to talk with him. USA though. Ronald is come.
Yes, he's a
big.
big wheel in, but I don't have his number. He is just one of the cousins. Like the McCaulskys, the Giscoms are one person from James Giscom. We're all from one generation, one man.
One man, yeah.
And from the McCaulskys, as far as I know, it's one man too. Yeah. So far.
Malcolm. Everything goes back to Malcolm.
For Jamaican.
Okay.
For Jamaican.
Yeah. But then beyond that, you're saying the Malcolms, the records die out for the Malcolms in England.
No, because what I've seen some McCaulskys, white McCaulskys springing up here and there.
I've seen some in the
In the US, you
In the
see the
US?
names, yes, you see the names coming up. And it's slightly different from is it same? Yes, I see the name coming back.
You have come across some in the US?
white.
Yeah.
US. We're in a particular state.
I wasn't looking at this. I would have
And then you
seen
come
it,
across,
but,
yeah, make a note of which state. Yeah.
But you have to watch the thing now. In 100 years, what we have done, we are intermarrying now with with Caucasian, back to our somewhat of our roots. Some of us are there. Yeah, and then the kids now are looking more Caucasian. So from here to here, and three fathers because of I founded my father. I thought I'm a Morrison, and at 6 years old, no, 11 years old, the barber told me that I'm not a Morrison. My father was a policeman. Reuben Crusley, Costley at Central.
Causley?
Costley, yeah, Costley. So based on that, then that father rejected me. The father who I got the name from was a minister. He rejected me also. And then my uncle was the farmer who was Giscom here.
I see.
My uncle kind of
Raised
raised
you
me.
up in the hills.
So that's why.
I
No,
see.
he traveled a lot. So after 1950 something, he went away to England. So I grew up with my grandmother, I think.
His mother.
Yes.
Okay.
So based on the fact that I found out that, and then when I had the information from the 11-year-old, when I talked to my mom, she got upset and said, "Yo, go to Jamaica, there's a man down there." So but she didn't know that I knew from 11-year-old I had met the man. By virtue of he come into the country, I run after the car, And when the car stopped, who I see in the car is myself.
You see?
And he looking at this man and he look at me. And his police partners and saying, cursing out the bad. They look like, you know, this, that, Husni. He never say anything, never accept me. But he started asking me about the family. So right away I knew the story that the Barbara had given me a month ago.
Oh, only a recent
So when you talk about providence
and German truth in it.
and revelation,
Yeah.